very scandalous in the play, the Irish and English relationship. Still a very scandalous thing today. Like, I've got a girlfriend, she's English, so I hate her. No, look, see, when she's there, I love her. I think she's the best person in the world. But when she's not there, the concept of her, I hate her. Because all couples have little arguments. A classic one is you took up more than half the bed. But I feel like an English-Irish relationship is the only one where she takes up more than half the bed and I call her a colonial bastard. She'll move back, but she'll take 6 pillows. It's very strange. But we moved in together recently. We moved in and we used to live with other people, but we recently moved in our own place, which is really nice. But we just moved around the corner. So we didn't get a van or anything. We just carried all of our stuff round the corner like some kind of weird Chuckle Brothers thing. Rest in peace, or whatever. Is that the line? I did an N-word joke earlier and you were like, ha 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 ha. But the Chuckle Brothers, enough of this offensive comedy. It's not even the Chuckle Brothers anymore, it's just the Chuckle guy. And he doesn't chuckle anymore, he hasn't been the same. But it was grand carrying all the stuff around the corner. Problem is there's a homeless guy that lives on that corner. And you know you normally feel bad when you walk past a homeless person. Have you ever carried all your earthly possessions past a homeless person? I was there with an Xbox, like, sorry, I don't have any change, mate, I'm really sorry about that. He's like, why do you have 2 milk frothers? One for coffee, one for hot chocolate, grow up. Since me and my English girlfriend moved in together, she keeps calling everything ours instead of mine and hers. I'm like, you've stolen enough from my people. It's getting out of hand. I was walking to work recently. I found £30 in cash on the street. I was like, this is the best day of my fucking life. So I phoned her up. I like sharing nice moments with my girlfriend. I was like, I found £30 on the street. She was like, that's amazing. We can go for dinner tonight. We? I'm moving to Mexico. Like, I don't know what you think's happening. But I come out quite late in the evenings to do gigs, so I get home quite late. So I don't have time to cook, so I'll just pick up chicken and chips on the way home. And I'll sit down in the kitchen to eat my chicken and chips. Problem is, she thinks everything's ours. She comes in, she's like, how was the gig? Just takes a chip. And have you heard of generational trauma? It's when something that happened to your ancestors affects you today. So when my English girlfriend steals potatoes from me, I freak out. She takes it, I'm like, it's happening again! You find out things about your partner when you move in together. It turns out she sleepwalks and sleep talks. So I think our whole relationship might be a lie. Like, we're gonna be in Wagamama one day and she's just gonna go, who are you? And it makes consent very tricky. It does. Anytime she leans in to kiss me, I have to grab her by the shoulders and be like, are you awake? That's not even the worst bit. Fairly regularly, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and she's wanking me off. But she's asleep as well. And that's a remarkable scenario because no one is consenting. So what do? I'm simultaneously being molested and molesting. Like, what do I do? And you're not supposed to wake up a sleepwalker, so I'm just in it for the long haul. Because guys have this romanticized idea of, oh, I'd love to be woken up to a hand job. It'd be so cool to be woken up. It's different when you wake up and are inadvertently committing a sex crime. But I feel very lucky to have had my girlfriend around the past few years. It's been a very difficult few years to be a comedian. It was illegal. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do gigs. Couldn't earn money. I had to find different ways to earn money. Went back to teaching in schools. That's what I did before the pandemic. And before I started stand-up as well. But during the pandemic, the schools opened back up. And I had to go in and you had to talk to the principal about the new protocols to keep everyone safe during the pandemic. Went in, the principal was like, okay, new rules. You're not allowed to touch the kids. I was like, I thought that was already a rule. I don't know what you guys have been doing, but I have not been touched. I could have been touching them this whole time. That's so annoying. But the schools were closed. I couldn't teach, couldn't earn money that way. Couldn't do gigs, couldn't earn money that way. I was broke. I was so broke during the pandemic that I started selling underwear online. to make a bit of cash. My girlfriend came in, she's like, why are you selling my underwear online? I was like, listen, it's our underwear. A few people have come up to me at the end of the show on the tour and gone, so what is it? You just hate all English people? I'm like, listen, yes, we all do, globally. Everyone around the world hates English people. And I think that's beautiful. Because it fucks with English people's perception of themselves. Because in English people's own minds, they're like, we're the pinky finger people. We like to queue at the post office. Do you ever see English comedians, like posh ones, doing relatable comedy? They're just like, I did the most English thing the other day. I was very polite and apologized. Is that what you think people think about you? You're evil. You've done fucked up stuff for hundreds of years. Of course everybody hates you.